Hi developers, namaste. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well. So today we'll solve one more coding problem. So that is to capitalize the first letter in a given string. So for example, this is a given string because it's a good boy. So we have to capitalize the first letter in each word. For example, this B is we have to capitalize this B, I, A, G, and B, right? So this should be the output. Okay. So hope you all got it. So let's see how to solve this problem step by step. So the steps to solve this problem is, first of all, we have to declare a function that takes string as a parameter. I'll start. I'll declare a function called capitalize. Okay, and I'll accept string as a parameter here. And also meanwhile I'll call this function as well in a console.log. Okay, we'll call that function capitalize, and I'll pass that because is a good boy. Cool. So we have passed as a argument here this string, and we have accepted here as a parameter, okay, this string. So now the next step is, let's go to the slides and see. The next step is to split the given string into an array using spaces, okay, and store it in a variable. Now let's split this string. Why, I will tell you. Okay, so I'll say splitted splitted string. So let's split that string, right? So I'll say we have to split that by spaces. Okay, here I have given one space over here, and I will show why. I'll do console.log. Okay, I'll so this splitted string. Okay, this splitted string. So I'll save this and go to the browser to look how this string looks like once we split it by spaces. So I'm sorry, there is a spelling mistake on the split spelling mistake. Okay, so I'll save this and go to the browser. See, this whole string is, first of all, it's converted to an array, and it is divided by spaces. Wherever there is a spaces, it is divided, the words, each word is divided by that, right? Here you can see it is converted into the array first of all, and each word is divided by spaces. That is, Vikas is divided and is a good boy. Okay, so yeah. So in the next step, we'll go to that image. So in the next step, we have to declare a variable and assign an empty array to it to store the final result. Okay, so I'll do is, first of all, I'll remove this console.log, and I'll say const result, and I'll initialize the empty array to it. So basically here we will store the final output, final result. Okay, and in the next step you go to the image, and in the next step we have to loop through each verse in a splitted array, right? So next we have to loop through this splitted string. So for let I is equal to 0, I is less than this splitted string. Okay, so basically we are looping through it, and I'll say I plus plus, right? So in this we'll get each word in that, because is a good boy, right? I'll console.log and I'll show you step by step, no need to worry. Okay, so I'll do this splitted string in a console.log, and I'll show to the browser. Okay, so here you can see we are accessing each word in it after looping to this splitted string, right? We are accessing each word in this. Now here what we have to do is, by accessing index method, we have to take this out, the first letter, right? In this B, in this case I, in this case A and G and B as well, right? I'll say zeroth index, right? I'll save this and go to the browser. See, we have accessed the first character in that by using this index. Okay, or else you can do character at 0. Even this works. Okay, I'll say this and go to the browser. See, you can do index, you can do that method. You can just, or else you can just use character at 0, right? You'll access the first character in it. So we have accessed this, and basically we have to make this to the uppercase, right? So what we have to do is, for that we have to say dot, we have to use this method to uppercase. Okay, I'll say this and go to the browser. See, those characters has been uppercase now. Now the next thing is we have to append these remaining letters, right? Now we have capitalized the first letter P, and now we have to append the remaining letters, right? IKS in this case, and in this case yes, and in this case OOD, and in this case OY. So we have to add the remaining letters to this string, right? So for that, what I'll say is I'll just append. I'll use a splice method for that. So take that split its present looping element, and I don't want the first letter, right? I don't want this first letter, first character, because already I have capitalized it. I already have accessed it by using character array, and I have capitalized it. I don't want that. I want the remaining letters, remaining characters, right? So for that, what I'll say I'll use splice method for that. Using slice method, I don't want the first letter, like the first index, zeroth index. I don't want that. I want from the first index, so that's why I'll give one here. I'll say this and go to the browser to see the output. See, now we have got the desired output. The first letter in each word is uppercase, this PIAGP, right? So now we have to do is we have to store that the result in a result array which we have declared it above, right? So for that, what I'll do is I'll say result dot push. I just copy this entire code and cut from here and just paste this is here, and I'll just remove this console.log. Okay, right? So I'll make a little bit screen smaller so that you can see the entire code. And finally, we have to return this variable, right, to see the output. So I'll do return result. I'll save this and go to the browser. See, we have got the output, but it is in an array form. We want in a string form, right? When I go to the picture, you can see the output is in string. I mean, it is not in an array form. So right now we are seeing here in an array form, right? So for that, what you have to do is we have to use the join method. Sorry, not here. We have to use the join method. Oh my God, join method, and also by the spaces, right? Because we have split it here the string by spaces. Also, we have to join here by spaces as well. So I'll save this and go to the browser. Uh, See, we have got the result here, right? So that's it for today. Thank you so much, developers, for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. So bye bye, take care.